Alright.
Blimey, right. So many things to do at once. And there's me wanting to be live all these years. Right.
It's better to be dead, isn't it?
Who?
It's better to be dead.
Oh, don't tempt me. Right. I put it in the wrong mini disc. I'm supposed to be setting up the jingle for the entertainment news. That was from 1991. The KLIF, my K in the A to Z, which means I think next month we're doing L, which means we're spot on halfway, aren't we?
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
So, yes, L is halfway now.
Oh, you watched Sesame Street as well when you were little, yeah.
Yes, that's where I got the idea from, Ryan. So that's that. This is TMO Radio, something for the weekend. It's all going wrong. I hope it's going right wherever you are in the UK. On this fine, was sunny out there this morning. Whatever the weather's doing where you are, I hope you're having a good Easter Saturday. We've just had our share of chocolate courtesy of Ryan. And there's Ryan's making
still
a mess
Cadbury's
as usual.
to come.
Oh yeah, Christmas as well. Let's move on to I've never said what album that song was on, did I? That's probably because I don't know, but it was from 1991.
1991.
Yes. So let's find out what else we can get wrong in the next 40 odd minutes. We've got the time check, which is the random feature, coming up shortly. But first, it's over to Colin again with the entertainment news. And here now is Colin with the entertainment news.
Okay. This month in film, in the cinema, we've got Oz, the Great and Powerful. Got The Croods, Side Effects, and Jack the Giant Slayer. And there's another one as well, Hansel and Gretel or something, some kind of evil looking film on. So that's the cinema. If you're thinking about going anywhere,
that's exciting.
There seems to be a lot of them kind of fairy tale kind of films coming back into play now. So that might be the way that things are going. Album releases. We've got Stereophonics have got a new album out called Graffiti on the Train.
Yeah. Don't forget Depeche Mode, Delta Machine.
Depeche Mode, yeah.
There's One Republic and Native.
Yeah.
And the Strokes Come
Down Machine.
Yeah. Simon likes that, so we'll probably go and get that.
Got Dido, Girl That Got Away.
Dido, yeah.
Bonnie Tyler's back with an album called Rocks and Honey.
Yes, she is. That was played on Radio 2 this week.
Yeah,
quite interesting.
Bon Jovi's new album, What About Now, went in at number 2. It's not number 2 anymore, but it went in at number 2.
Yeah, I've got the album chart in front of me.
David Bowie, obviously, we said last month it was coming out. The Next Day, which is his first album in ages, came in at number 1.
Yep.
And was knocked off by Justin Timberlake's new album called The 2020 Experience.
It
wasn't Justin Bieber.
Talent going to number 1 in the album charts, and look who replaces it.
Also, we've got Suede back.
Oh, yes,
after a long time
I
out.
downloaded that the other day from Amazon. Good album, actually. Surprisingly good.
And with the singles charts, at the moment, the Saturdays are number 1 for a song called What About Us.
Yes, they are. And that features Jean Paul.
Yeah, but don't worry about him. Yeah, it's all about Una Healy and Frankie Sanford. The rest doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay then.
Well, I mean, that's kind of it. That's what's going on in the music and film world.
Don't forget, Taylor Swift actually has 2 songs in the top 20.
Yeah, she's had a few songs in and out the last few months.
Number 17, which was last week's number 14, happens to be the longest running song on the chart, I Knew You Were Trouble, from the album Red. Also from the album Red, she didn't release the album title as a single, very much like I predicted, but she released 22 instead. And that currently is number 11 from last week's 26. And I think that's all to report on that one. The reception of Nicole Schwerk.
Yeah, it shows in that. Yeah, I saw a bit of that
she's at
video
number
the other
30.
day. The video's quite, I like.
Quite interesting.
She was
isn't it?
okay. But next month also we got Paramore have got a new album out. Just
splendid.
Just a heads up, and it's
Excellent.
titled Paramore, which usually is what they do for the first album. They name it after themselves. But
Yeah. True.
I've had a bit of a reshuffle. I was reading an article about them the other day, and a couple of their band members left,
Again?
so they've got a couple more in for this album because she thought that they were doomed. After that happened, Paramore no more, but we're back.
Yep.
And kind of looking forward to it. I will buy it and I will have a listen and see what's going on. But
Or you can let me buy it on MP3 download.
well, no, I don't really like to buy MP3s. I like to get the proper album.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that last
Everyone
month.
to themselves, but I still like to do it like that. No, that's it for entertainment. I hear Ryan's got a couple of jokes lined up though.
Here are the entertainment jokes via Ryan.
Well, quite recent ones, anyway. Yeah, Thunderbirds must be getting desperate for new recruits. Just heard that David Miliband is going to work for International Rescue. Whenever I read a newspaper, it's always rapist strikes again or pedo strikes again. I tell you, our prisons must have some awesome 10-pin bowling teams. An 82-year-old Australian TV personality residing in the UK has been arrested as part of the Jimmy Savile inquiry. Can you guess who it is yet?
We don't know. We don't know that for definite. We don't want to make any accusations.
Well, when he writes songs about two little boys back in the 60s, you've got to worry him.
Yeah, apparently he changed the lyrics to that song. He said, "Two little boys shared our secret." The end. Now, all these stories of horse meat found in hamburgers, lasagnas, IKEA meatballs hasn't put me off my meat. I don't think it's true anyway. Anyway, I'm looking forward to my beef sandwich later with horseradish sauce.
Is that what you're going to order at the forest tonight?
Oh, yes. Nothing wrong with a bit of horse. It's just not contaminated.
Actually, we saw it the other day. We was outside Tesco's and there was a horse box pulled up outside, which was quite ironic.
I just thought I'd mention in the news that recently there was this guy, a restaurant diner, who staged heart attacks to avoid paying the bill.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he used to rack up massive bills. Like he'd eat it all first, and then he'd avoid.
I might try that tonight.
Kind of reminds me of the Arnie episode in Fools and Horses, where he goes to the restaurant, doesn't he? He feigns a heart attack to.
If you
get out of
do
pain.
that, right, you can get Sinead